Since the beginning of time, people have been getting free leads. Like literally, people have built multi-million-dollar businesses from just this one lead source. In this video, I'm gonna break down the 5 sources that you need to go after to get the absolute best referrals that you can get for the biggest deals. Check this out. Hey everybody, it is Brent Daniels, Mr. TTP, and I'm talking about the 5 referral sources that you need to go after, the absolute free leads. Now we talk a lot about marketing, right? We talk about direct marketing, whether it's mail or whether it's pay-per-click, whether it's bandit signs, whether it's anything that we're spending money on to market for our business. We also talk about picking up the phone and talking to people or phone prospecting, right? There's the marketing and then there's prospecting. There's being on defense and then there's being on offense, but there's also a third way to get business. And it is so powerful that my business every single year makes over 6 figures for free. It doesn't cost us anything. And that is from getting referrals from these 5 main sources. Now let's start with number 1. I wrote it down and I think this is the most underused resource, underused referral source that you can use. And that is your friends and family. It is crazy to me that people are starting their real estate journey, their real estate business, and they don't tell their friends and family about it. And I think it's because they worry that if they don't stick with it or if they don't succeed, that they're going to be like their family is going to rip them apart or make them feel like they're a failure or something like that. But listen, there are people that you know, your friends and family out there that know people that are in distress, that know properties that are completely run down, or they have run down properties themselves. I am telling you, I get referrals every single year from people that see me, and listen to this, on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, talking about what I do, talking about being a real estate investor, talking about wholesaling real estate. The more that you're out there, don't be like a secret agent just hoping that deals fall into your lap and not letting your family know, and then all of a sudden you show up to the family reunion and you're driving a Lamborghini. No, like ask them, see if they have referrals for you. You have to ask the question, who do you know that is looking to get rid of a really distressed property? Or who do you know that has a house that's totally beat up, that needs some love, needs some renovations? You need to have that conversation with your family and friends. Number 2, the neighbors of the worst house on the street. Okay, listen to me. Every single neighborhood I have ever talked to the neighbors, there is at least one neighbor that knows everything about everybody, right? They have the phone numbers for everybody on the street. They know the situations for everybody on the street. Go around. If the house is right in front of you, go 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and 3 on the other side of the street. Knock on the door of those neighbors and ask them if they know what's going on with that property. I'm telling you, if it's a vacant house, this is a gold mine, because here's the thing. The people on the street, the neighbors, want the neighborhood looking good. This reflects poorly on the value of their properties if the house next to them is a junkyard. Okay, so these neighbors are going to help you out. They're going to help you if they don't have the contact information for the owner of that property. They're going to know the situation. They're going to say, oh, that was a rental, or that person passed away, or this person owns it. This is vital information that you're not going to find online. This is digging deep into the neighborhood to get the information that nobody else has. So that's number 2, go after the neighbors. Number 3, I talk about all the time here, guys. It's going to be the best source for you here, and that is real estate agents. Listen to me. Real estate agents make their bread and butter. They put food on the table. They make their income off of really good properties. Properties that are already fixed up and staged and beautiful and that can get loans on them. Typically, they don't want to deal with properties that are totally run down. They just don't. Sometimes they put them on the market and they get 50 offers on them and they have to review every single one of them and it drives them crazy. Or they feel ashamed that they're selling properties lower. They actually feel ashamed that it's a lower commission because it affects their average commissions that they make per deal. Isn't that crazy? It's an ego-based business with real estate agents. So appeal to their ego. Really talk to them. Call them up and say this, okay? Call them up. You want to reach out to the agents that have sold rundown properties on Realtor.com or on Zillow, right? Wherever you want to go, look for the lowest price properties that have sold and look for the listing agent. Now, if you're looking at the listing sheet, it's at the very bottom. This is a key tip. Very bottom. Maybe we'll do a graphic here. Very bottom. Okay? That's where it'll actually say the listing agent's information. Okay? Now, don't go with the one that sponsors that because it's a totally different agent. Get the listing agent, call them up and say, hey, I saw that you sold a property that needed a complete renovation. Do you have anything else in your inventory right now that would need a cash offer, that would need to be sold, that needs to be completely fixed up? Okay, that's what you want to go after. Or do you have anything coming up? No, I don't. Okay, great. Can you save me in your phone? I will make this the easiest sale for you possible. You save all the commissions. I'll give you cash. I'll close it in 45 minutes. I'll let you know in 45 minutes if I can buy it or not. It'll be fast, right? That's the conversation you want to have with the real estate agent. Have them save you in their phone as the cash buyer. Your name, Brent Cash Buyer, and have them reach out to you or even text you when they have a property that's run down. That's number 3. Number 4, other investors. This is crazy, but listen, some people stumble upon deals and they don't know how to sell them. Right? You need to network with all the people in your industry that are either wholesaling or investors themselves. Sometimes, believe it or not, investors buy a ton of properties, they run out of money, and they have to resell these properties that still need complete renovations. Go and talk to these people. Be their guy that is going to help them sell this property or get rid of it very, very, very easily. We get calls all the time from people that they just can't get rid of a property, or they're in the middle of a project and they don't have enough money. They have to sell it like right now. The motivation is super, super, super high. And also, if you have a niche area that you work and people know you have a niche, maybe it's land, maybe it's multifamily, maybe it's just certain zip codes or areas or communities, people will bring you those deals because they know that you can get the deal done. Other investors are number 4. I'm telling you, you can build this up and get this. Don't just listen to this. Take action on this, guys. This is free. This is literally picking up the phone and calling these people and having a conversation. That's it. It's still talking to people, but it's building up your network of people. Imagine if you had 100 people. 100 people. Imagine if you had 1,000 people that were sending you deals every single year because you built up this huge database, this big database of referrals, and they send you a referral and you send them a nice gift, or you send them a referral fee, or you stay in contact, you take them to dinner, you buy them gifts, you buy their family gifts, you buy their kids gifts, whatever it is, right? You keep this relationship with them because you're the guy that takes care of the properties and they send them to you, okay? And the last one, this is really interesting because I just met one and I picked his brain at a real estate meetup group last week, is Probate Attorneys. Okay, Probate Attorneys, they have access to people that are literally have to sell their properties, literally, but they get hit up all the time. You know the number 1 way to get referrals from probate attorneys? Send probate attorneys referrals. If you send them business, they will send you business. It's as easy as that, but they have so much opportunities. Every single week, they're going through the courts trying to figure out who's going to own property, right? You be there, be the guy. And oftentimes these people refer families to certain buyers and say, hey, this guy will give you a cash offer on it. You might as well take a look at it. They'll refer you business. It is a huge resource. Some people build their whole careers off of just getting referrals from probate attorneys. So that is the number 5. Guys, build this up, keep it organized. Make sure that you have this referral network like so tight, and you're staying on top of them, and you're communicating with them, and you're talking to them, and you call them every single month. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Some people every single week. Do you have any deals that I can get? Do you have anything that needs a cash offer? And it'll build and it'll build and it'll build. And I'm telling you, it costs $0. $0 to pick up the phone and be proactive and talk to people in your referral database. And all of a sudden, you won't have to make any more cold calls. You won't have to do any more marketing. You can build the whole business off of referrals. It's incredible. So check this out. If you are interested in joining the most proactive group in real estate investing, go to wholesalinginc.com/TTP. Check out that page, guys. See what it's about. This is the next level. This is taking your business from amateur to pro. You work with me personally. Check it out. Check out the testimonials. If it feels good in your gut, sign up for a call. I look forward to talking to you. Till next time, guys. Love you. See ya.